I don't even know if I filmed an intro, so I'm going to film an intro now.
Right, she's coming. You got no teeth.
They're cute. They're right little, aren't they?
Basically, cut a long story short, I was 16 years old. The teeth, it made me cry my eyes out all the time. I was screaming. I am a dramatic person. I'm not going to beat around bush here. I am dramatic. The fact that I couldn't taste my food made me mangy. I'd go binge eating. Tell me why. I filmed an intro, so I'm going to film an intro now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to be filming a video that I have wanted to do honestly for about 4 whole years. Right, literally since basically when I started doing YouTube, I've basically, how many times can I say basically? But basically I've been wanting to film this video for a hot minute. When I tell you, this video is going to be my braces journey, like a little bit of a vlog, a little bit of a story time, etc, etc. But it's going to be everything that I've had done, like all the procedures that happened to my teeth, reactions from my parents when I had my braces taken off, before and after photos, the job lot. That's what it's going to be. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bells, then you'll never miss one of my future uploads. Remember, I'm doing a giveaway. Why do I always swallow my words? I do that so often. But anyhow, I am going to be doing a giveaway at 7k, so make sure you tell your friends and family about that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. They're both linked in the description box below. Leave any video suggestions you'd like to see from me in the future in the comments box. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video.
I've had them taken off. So for this part of the video, I'm going to try and get Iris's reaction to my no braces on camera. Right, she's coming. Get your blazer off.
Why? Because I look a mess. Are you trying to film me?
Yeah.
Well, I look a mess. Why? I look. Why? What's that? You got no teeth. no things. Hold on. Let me just sort the glasses out. Guess what though, Evie?
What?
I passed Spanish!
I'm very proud of you. Do you like me smile?
Yeah.
Right, now that's done.
Oh yeah. I forgot because I've been at work. That's really good. They're all really neat, aren't they?
That's so funny. So cute. They're right little, aren't they? Do you think?
Side ones.
They're really small.
Also, if you like these nails, look how cute they are. They've got little frogs on. They were very kindly gifted to me by Betty Cora. I'll leave a link in the description box. And you can use my code BDYEVie for 20% off. So thank you for sending me these. They're so spring, so cute. Just love them. Can't wait. I started my whole like procedure with braces when I was 16, which is late. I literally had friends in primary school that got braces all the way through like the start of high school, and I didn't even start my procedure with braces until I was 16. I was in my last year of high school, or in year 11. I'm from the UK, so that I can't remember what that is in American schools. I know I've got a lot of American viewers, but basically, cut a long story short, I was 16 years old. Everyone else were getting their braces taken off, and I just, oh, it still makes me angry. So I'll show you a before photo of what I looked like. The main issue I had with my teeth is one of my front teeth, like one of the middle front teeth, and the other one, like one of them were further forward, one of them were further back, so it made them look, well, it were wonky. They were like crossed a little bit. They were just, it just used to annoy me. So like when I smile from this side, I look like I got no teeth. When I smile from this side, it looked fine, like it looked decent. It didn't look any different. All my grandparents, my parents, my friends, everyone were like that, saying that you don't even have bad teeth, you don't even have bad teeth. It really made me sad. It made me feel like I couldn't smile with my teeth and everything like that. I just hated it. I was dead insecure about it. And like, if you know me or you've watched my videos for a long time, it takes a lot for me to be like insecure about something in looks. Like, there's obviously a lot more to insecurities than just looks, but like in terms of my looks I'm pretty fine, but the teeth, it made me cry my eyes out all the time. So then I started getting meetings at the orthodontist. The dentist referred me, and I started getting meetings there. So I went for like the first consultation where they take like your sort of x-rays, have a look what the situation is and everything like that. So bear in mind I told you that I'm a 16-year-old girl. I'd still got 2 baby teeth at the time. On my bottom line I got a tooth growing behind my actual row. The teeth were just a bit of a mess. I'll try and find as many photos as I can to like explain what I did look like. And if you look at my latest videos, I've privated a lot of my old videos, but if you look at like my older videos you will know what I mean by my teeth just weren't up to the standards I wanted them to be. So yeah, so I was old person, I was old to be getting braces basically, and I know there's some people that got them around the same time as me as well, and it just like it's a talking point. We're just like, why can't we just be getting ours taken off now? So yeah, I got 2 baby teeth in, so they wanted to wait until like, my baby teeth fell out. However, on my grandma's side of the family, like my mum's mum's side of the family, my grandma included in this, 2 of their baby teeth never fell out. They never came out. They had to have them pulled down. So they were wondering if maybe that's what was going to happen to me. So my mum and dad explained this to orthodontist, and they were like, we'd still rather wait. So we were waiting a long time. One of them came out like fine, but the other one didn't come out until I'd actually got my braces in, which were weird. That was literally like last year. It were very recent. That was my last baby tooth. So the first thing I ever had done, obviously you get your impressions done, which is, I hate that so much, like you just can't breathe, like putting the moulds on to get the impressions. The first thing they did was, they were like, there's like 2 options, you can either go with this option and this will happen, or there's this option and this will happen. So there were no like straight route, like I presume most people have for some reason. I've got quite a small jaw, or mouth, I don't really know, like apparently I've just got a small mouth and my teeth are quite small. So I went with one of the options. I can't really remember the other option, but my smile is a little bit wonky, but they're straight, and as long as they were straight, that's the kind of the only thing that I was bothered about. I think the fact that like the top line's budged that way a little bit, it's just, I just have a wonky mouth. Like one side of my smile goes up more than the other. I just think that's one of them things. So I decided to go through it. So I had to have, I think I had 4 teeth pulled out. I had the back, the one that was sat behind my row on the bottom. I had another one on the bottom, and then I think I had 2 from the top taken out. And then before that, I think I had 1 taken out. So maybe I had 5 teeth out. I had a lot of teeth out before I got the brace. I am petrified of needles. Needles in my mouth makes me actually want to cry just thinking about it. So I went for 1. This was my first ever one. I screamed like a baby. I feel like I'm in year 10 at this point. This was like the first one I had out. Screamed, cried. I didn't enjoy the experience whatsoever. You can hear everything that's going off inside your mouth, like you can hear it all clicking and grinding and everything like that, and it just made me want to be sick. So I had that. I thought, yes, I've done it. I'm never going to have any teeth pulled out ever again. How wrong I was. I had to have 4 other ones taken out. They did 2 in 1, I think, and then waited a bit, and then I had to go for another one. My parents, you'll not obviously know a lot about them because they're hardly ever on my YouTube channel, right? But when it comes to one thing, which is like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I wanted my dad to come with me to have these teeth out, right? Because I knew that he'd make me have the teeth out, but I knew he'd be nice about it. I feel like my mum would get a bit embarrassed if I were making a scene and then just be like, I just didn't think it was the right sort of person to take along for this teeth pulling. So I chose my dad to come with me. So my dad came and he was like, come on Evie, like come on. I was screaming. I am a dramatic person. I'm not going to beat around bush here. I am dramatic, right? It doesn't hurt probably half as much as I made it out, but I didn't like it, right? This is the thing. I ran about this with me and my sister and my mum were on about this other day. Iris and my mum have a high pain tolerance. Like we're on about labour. because obviously there's a lot of pain involved. Iris and my mum will just grit the teeth and get on with it. I'm not saying I don't have a high pain tolerance, because I think I do. I think I do have a high pain tolerance. However, the drama that comes along with it, I'm not going to do it quietly, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll just scream and scream and scream. Injections at school, I had to bring Louise in with me. She was like, you sound like a dying sheep. I was like, like, I've just got this dramatic flair in me no matter what. Even if it's like, it's more like the thought, the anticipation rather than the pain. But yeah, I had the teeth taken out. My grandma actually had to come with me for one because my dad had work. And by that point I was getting brave. I had discovered the quote "Stay Afraid and Do It Anyway" by Carrie Fisher, which is literally one of the quotes that I've set my life by, and it were all about injections, so there you have it. So yeah, then after that, once the gaps had they were like waited until like all the things had healed and like maybe the teeth were starting to move into a place that they wanted to, I don't really know. Then they gave me these tiny little blue bands, tiny little blue circles, and they stuck them. Why are you texting me? And they put them in between two of my teeth on my top, sorry, and they made gaps. I think I had to have them in for maybe 2 weeks or something like that. But I remember being sat in physics class, year 11, just before the lockdown actually, and I just thought, oh, hang on a minute, something don't feel right, and one of them came out, so I had to have them put back in again. But they were making gaps, basically. These tiny little blue rubber bands were making gaps for the worst thing. They were making gaps for the worst part of the whole braces journey, even worse than having teeth pulled out. I've got a photo of this, so I'll stick it on the screen. It was like a plastic lump connected to some wires. The wires went round like the teeth on the top that had been getting the gaps made, and then so basically I got a plastic lump stuck to the roof of my mouth. You can still find on my channel videos from when I got that in. All the way through the first lockdown I had that in, and I spoke with a lisp, right? My diction and my speech isn't the clearest. I don't really know why, because I try my best, but that made it so much worse. That made it so much worse. I had such a lisp, you could tell. It really made me upset. It knocked my confidence. I didn't want to speak to people, didn't want to go to school, didn't want to do anything like that. Then the lockdown happened, so I didn't really have to speak to people anyway. But then one of my favourite things in the whole world to do is sing, and obviously I'm singing with a lisp. That just made me want to, just jump off a building. I don't know, it really upset me that I didn't like it, and I had that in for a very long time. I had that taken out just, and I mean days before I got my job at the place where I met Abby and Johnny. And when I'm telling you that I was so glad I just had it out like the day before I had my interview, I think, and then I started the week after. I was very insecure about this lisp thing, and I was so glad I got it taken off just then. But that was April 2021, and I'd had it on since March 2020, so I'd had it on over a year, and I had trouble with that as well. Like, you know me, I don't like water. I like fizzy pop, I like smoothies, I like fruit juice. All three of them things are banned, and it used to like dissolve the glue or something, I don't know, and it used to get loose. So maybe if there weren't the global pandemic, maybe if there weren't me drinking fizzy pop, smoothies and fruit juice every day, maybe I'd have got it off quicker, I don't know. However, once that got taken off, I then oh, actually, I feel like I've jumped ahead a little bit by talking about that thing getting taken off. I don't remember when this were on the timeline. I'll find it in my Snapchat memories though, and probably stick it on the screen. I got my bottom like line of braces put on. That didn't bother me at all. You couldn't really see them. Like when I'm speaking, you can barely see my teeth anyway. I actually had Millie at work come up to me the other day, and I was talking to her, and I says, oh yeah, well when I got my braces taken off, she was like, you had braces. And then the job that I was just on about, where I met Abby, there was a boy that worked there who for literally months of me working there, I didn't even realise I got braces either. So the brace isn't as noticeable in my mouth. I don't know, I guess it depends how much teeth you show, like when you're talking, how big your lips are and stuff like that. Like, I don't really know the details, but the actual braces didn't bother me until they did. Like, I got them put on, then I had the block taken off, and then June 2021 I had the top line put on. But out and about everywhere then, like at work and everything like that, I had to wear a mask anyway because of the lockdown. So nobody at work knew I got braces, nobody at college knew I got braces. Literally the only people that knew I got braces were my family. Then the masks came off and everyone was like, you've got braces at 17-year-old, I know, crazy. And then I'd literally got them on. I got them on for ages, and then each time you like go back to the orthodontist every 8 weeks, and they just tighten them. Each time they tighten them, they hurt. When they first got put on, the agony, oh my gosh. I remember we went to this like little like hut thing when we were just sort of coming out of the lockdown, and I just had one of my sets put on. I can't remember which, I feel like maybe my bottom, and oh, the pain. I remember we ordered an Indian and I was trying to eat onion bhajis and I just couldn't, like, I just wanted to go to sleep. I was in that much pain, it was horrible. So yeah, the pain definitely is something that just, you've just got to get on with it, because there's like nothing you can do apart from take like paracetamols. So yeah. So every 8 weeks or so, you get an appointment, they tighten them, they check on them, they tell you, like, they ask you how they are, like if one of them's come off, they reapply it or something like that. I didn't really have much issues with them coming off once I'd actually got like is it train tracks? I can't remember. Like the actual like brace, like the stereotypical just brace on it, were more that plastic thing that used to come off for me. However, I had a friend in school that literally, I remember like part of her brace hanging out of her mouth, like she had issues with that. I were quite sensible with the things I were eating. I'm not saying I stuck to rules at all, I'm really not. And I was very scared when I got them taken off that I was going to have stained teeth, because teeth is like I really like clean teeth. Like, I like having clean teeth and shiny teeth, white teeth, do you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want like little marks where the braces have been, and I was very scared that I'd have stained teeth, because I drank fizzy pop through the whole thing. I tried to drink through a straw though for the most part, and I ate sweets, I ate fruit juice and smoothies, even though you're not meant to. And that will, like, that's my decision, do you know what I mean? If I'd have had the thing taken off and I'd got marks all over my teeth, then that's me for not listening to the rules. But I will fine. My teeth shiny, and you know, for the most part I feel like I have quite a good colour teeth. I do keep up good dental hygiene. Yeah, whilst you got the brace on, I used to clean them with them bristle things. I think I've got some down here actually. I used to clean them with these. This is a pack that I never got to use. It's got like bristles on, and they just go right in and around and everything like that. When I first got them, I used to get ulcers, and you can actually get putty to stick round the tops of the, like, it's like the bolts on the top where it attaches, just so that it literally was shredding my gums and my cheeks. So you can get stuff like that to help. The whole ordeal though is just quite irritating. But yeah, then I obviously got my bottom ones removed first, but like I say, you can barely see my bottom teeth, so I weren't even that bothered about that, if I'm honest. Then you get given a retainer. This is the retainer. I don't know if you can see it because it is clear. It's literally just like a piece of plastic. I've still got my top one in. That's my top one. So you get a top one and a bottom one when you get the braces taken off. And these are just the most horrible things ever. Right, So once you get the line taken off, you've got to wear them day and night for 3 weeks. You only take them out to brush your teeth and eat. And then I carry like a toothbrush in my bag so that I can just buff them after I've eaten, like, or when I'm on my break at work, or if I weren't at home. But they are the most vile things in the world. Like, they get food stuck in them. Even if you think your teeth are clean, they're not, because you get food in it. You've got to then wash it again. It's a nightmare. It's a whole process. But once you've worn them day and night for the first 3 weeks, you've got your set off. Then you just have to wear them on a night until they tell you otherwise. So I'm currently in my last week of wearing my top on the day and night. On Thursday, so that's in 3 days, I don't have to wear it on in the day anymore, and I'm so excited for that day because honestly it's just a farce. So I only have to wear it on a night, so I like clean it in the morning once I'm done, put it in the jar next to my bed, and then I just have to wear them on a night. Biggest advice I've ever got through the whole time of me wearing braces were make sure you wear your retainers. Wear your retainers, because I know so many people at work, so many people at college that are like, yeah, I didn't wear my retainers, my teeth have moved back, and they've literally got cross teeth already. Like, don't go through all the pain, the efforts, the annoyance of having braces for you not to wear your retainers and for your teeth to just literally jump back into their old places over time. I'm not about to do that. So that was literally it. I got my top line taken off, then I've obviously got the retainers here. I don't have to go back to the orthodontist for another 6 months, and they'll just check, I guess, that everything's right, see if my retainers fit in and everything still. And that was literally my braces process. I'm going to do like a little pros and cons section to what I think about braces, because if you're over the age of 18 in the UK, then you have to pay for braces. You don't get them on the NHS because obviously you're not a child anymore, so you pay for dentists and opticians. Like, I don't really know, but I'm 19, so like if I were getting braces now, I'd have to pay to get braces or go private or get Invisalign or something like that, which is all expensive. So this is like what I've said to Iris, my sister, who's 16 as well. If you're around 16, 17 and they're referring you to the orthodontist, make sure you're not going to regret saying, no, I don't want braces now because I'm literally going to college and why would I want braces. Don't regret saying that if you genuinely don't like your teeth, because you're going to have to pay a lot of money if in the long run you decide, yeah, I do want braces, or to get your teeth fixed. One of the cons, sorry, is the cost. Unless, obviously, I got mine for free because I were referred from my dentist whilst I was a child, and we have the NHS. Obviously, other countries don't have that. So I don't know the situations there. So that is one of the cons, the cost. Another con is the pain. It's like a headache. The only difference is normally once you go to sleep on a night, you wake up refreshed from a headache. The pain from the brace is still there. And it's not just a pain as in like the ache, it's a pain as in it rubs your teeth. You have to, even like the pain as in it's just a pain. You've got to brush your teeth after each meal. You've got to, you know, I mean, I carried mouthwash in my school bag anyway before I had braces, just because I like fresh breath. Oh, you can't have chewing gum. That is just a con in itself, because I love a good piece of chewing gum. To be fair, I did used to use chewing gum. Not sure if that is advised. Another con, the things you can't eat, like, I couldn't eat a burger properly. I couldn't eat apples, couldn't eat carrots really, couldn't eat sweets that I like. For a lot of people, this is not an issue. I don't know. I just think that is a con. That definitely is a con. You can't eat a burger properly. Like, you can't just take a bite and like be satisfied with your food. When I first got that damn palate put on, you don't understand. This is something I didn't mention earlier in the video. I couldn't taste. I don't know what it were. It blocked the taste out. It used to make me mangy. The fact that I couldn't taste my food made me mangy. I got so emotional. I just wanted... I don't know if this is just me. This could go down as a con though as well. Every time I had a procedure done, every time I had something fitted, something removed, something tightened, anything like that, I'd go binge eating. Tell me why. I just want to eat all the time. I don't know why that were, but I found that. So if anybody else has had that, ever to do with braces in correlation with getting braces or procedures in your mouth, please let me know. But the pros, another con is the time. I had my braces on for over 3 years. Some people literally have them on for 9 months, other people have them on for years. I was one of the ones that had them on for years. The pros is you're gonna get a straight smile. You're gonna get a smile that you like. Literally everything in mine went perfect apart from the alignment of my mouth, which, like I said before, I think that is more to do with my mouth. And also there's a gap there, but I made the decision to have my braces removed regardless of the gap because it doesn't bother me. You can't see it. It's literally a tiny gap, and it's to do with the shape of my tooth. It's nothing to do with the braces didn't work. I could ask the dentist to build my tooth up, but it don't bother me. So you're gonna get a nice smile, and they're gonna be straight. That literally is it for the pros. This is what I'm saying, and this is my next part of the video. This is the last part of my video. This is my honest review / opinion. This is my advice to anybody. Unless you hate your teeth and completely repulsed by them like I were, unless you hate your teeth, I wouldn't recommend braces, and that is just the honest truth. It was just horrific from start to finish for me. I feel like some people just get on with it. I didn't. I didn't like it one bit. But yeah. Unless you hate your teeth, don't get braces. Like, if you're just like, they're fine. It's fine. I just wouldn't do it. Do you know, I despised my teeth and still hated the journey with braces. So that is just my honest opinion on braces. I'm not sure if they are worth it if your teeth are like semi-decent to start off with. That's like down to personal opinion though. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit of a different video, but I did hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit them notification bells, and you'll never miss one of my future uploads. Don't forget you can use my code BDYEVie for 20% off Betty Cora. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they're linked in the description, and I'll see you next time.